Hello Nintendo Chit Chatters, I'm EDDY RAY for NintendoChitChat.com. Welcome to more tutorial videos on RPG Maker FES for the Nintendo 3DS. Shoutouts to NIS Maker for providing a copy of the game, and today guys, we're going to go into enemy encounters. Now, there's a couple ways to have enemies appear in the game, from doing basic placements of graphics and creating events with battles, to placing enemy encounter chips on your map. And this is pretty cool because these enemy encounters will be kind of by surprise. The player playing your game will have no idea until they go over a certain spot on your map or your world and they encounter an enemy. First thing to do is this: create your database of enemies. So go to database. Alright, and we click on monsters. Now what's cool is there's a bunch of sample data already made, so utilize it to your advantage here. We're going to just do samples, make it easier for us today. Let's import some samples here. We got slimes, do a slime. Now let's do goblin. Alright. There's different sizes of enemies too. There's small, there's medium, and there's kind of big. So we have some skeletons. We'll do 2 of each. Do a warrior. Alright, let's do some larger kind of bosses almost. Some spirits. Some minotaur. We'll put him down there, and we'll go with a cyclops. I think there's a cyclops here. Dragon, cyclops, there we go. Cool. Alright, so you can actually edit these guys too, as far as how strong they are, colors, and things like that. Of course, names of them too. But for now, we'll just import them just as stock, like that. Okay? Cool. Let's go back. Now we have those monsters imported into our database. Cool. Let's go to groups. Now for this, you create monster groups. In battle, monsters can appear in groups, so they must be set as a group first. So let's do that. Now the cool thing is, there's different formations you can have as well. Click on formation. You can have just one small monster show up. You can have 2, 3, 4 staggered, 5 and 6, 2 rows of 3. You can have just 1 medium, and so forth. You can have 2 mediums and 1 small in the middle, 1 small on the left, medium on the right. You can have 2 smalls, 1 medium in the middle. Lots of options here. You have just 1 large enemy. You can have a large enemy with 2 smaller ones, as you see there, a medium and a large. Lots of formations here you can choose from. So let's do this. We'll do 3 small. Okay, we'll set this here. Now we'll set our small formation of monsters. Let's get some slimes and a goblin. And for the 3rd slot, another slime. So I'll have the goblin with 2 slimes on left and right sides. You can also check the box there below to make the number random for the number of enemies. You can confirm that. Cool. So that's our first group of enemies. Let's make some more here really quick. Let's do a medium and 2 smalls. Okay, formation. Our medium will be the warrior. He'll have a goblin on either side like that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's do. We'll do 2 more. Let's do. Let me see here. We'll do 5 small. Yeah, 5 small. All right, so I only have 2 to choose from here from our database. So we'll choose 2 slimes and 3 goblins. See the formation here and the numbers associated with the placement of them too. So we have 3 goblins in front, 2 slimes in the back. Confirm. Let's utilize our large. We'll have a large, number 1, minotaur. We have slimes on the minotaur side. There we go. We'll do one more with the large guy. It's pretty cool. Let's do a large and a medium. Alright, so the large is the cyclops, and the medium will choose a skeleton. Pretty cool. Awesome. So that's our monster database. We imported some samples of monsters. Now we have our group of monsters too. Awesome. Now the next thing are encounter chips. These are basically tiles or little squares, little chips you place on the map of where you want the encounters to possibly take place. So we'll click on this. And of course, a new data. Cool. So number 1, here is our monster groupings, okay? So these could be all chips. Let's have the first chip be this here. The groups, we can have that. We can actually have 3 groups appear. Do that one too. We could have a rare setting too for this group. The rare would be this here, the skeleton and the cyclops. Cool. Name it anything you want. We'll just call it rare for now, just for testing purposes. Cool. Now, where you place your enemy chips or your encounter chips will be very important to what you choose here. If you're setting up encounter chips like in a field, you want to choose grassland, right? To kind of match the overworld or the map where you are. If you're in a sand area, you can choose sand. There's snow. So wherever this encounter chip gets placed, make sure it matches the location of your map. There's wasteland, there's a volcanic zone, there's caves, forests, aquatic, village. Most of our map for our test world in this scenario is grasslands, so let's just choose that for now. And of course, background. You can do boss battles, battle music, field music. We'll do field music. Now over here is the appear rate. They won't always appear when the player runs over these encounter chips on the maps. You can choose how often they do. By a 1 is infrequent, 2 is somewhat infrequent, 3 is normal, somewhat often, 5 is often. For this scenario, let's just do 3. Okay, so the rare scenario is going to be the large and medium. I think the cyclops and the skeleton there, right? Yeah. So we can do battle test, which is cool. All right, yeah, test map. And we'll have test. We can choose our heroes, actually. You can choose all 3 heroes if you want. So this battle test is pretty cool, too. So this is just testing the battles. Here is our first group of monsters that actually appeared randomly. We have slimes and a goblin. Now our characters are very, very low HP with nothing even equipped, I don't think. So we'll see what they do here. Probably nothing, probably die. Yep, they'll die. But this is kind of a cool feature you can do. You can test the battles. So if you have to adjust the formations or the frequency of the appearance of the encounters, or even go into the monsters themselves and adjusting how powerful they are, you can do all that later on too. So the battle test is pretty good. Okay? Let's go back out of the battle test here. Go to confirm. Awesome. So we have a rare set. Let's just do a little group here as well. We'll do small, small, that, and a rare would be that one there. Rare 2. Confirm. This background here, we'll make it a... you know what? We could do a castle. Cool. We'll just choose boss battle for now. Let's actually go back. I want to choose the appear right here. And we'll do somewhat often. Cool. So now we're set. Now you have to go to place encounter chips. And this is where you actually be placing little squares on your map for the encounters to possibly take place. Okay? So we have one for the overworld and one for the castle. The overworld is mostly grassland, so that's good. Alright, so what we're going to do here is hit X. And here are the encounters we made. This is the first one. This is the grassland with the Field 2 background music. And here is the background castle and boss battle 1. So we don't want to place this number 2 here because this is the overworld with grass. We want the encounter chip 1 to take place. So 1 through 5 could possibly appear. Number 5 is very, very rare. And we do it just by doing this. You can kind of scatter them out like this. Wherever you want to have a possible encounter, you would place a chip like this. You can line them up all over the map to make the chances of even being a lot better, right? There we go. We're going to overwrite that. Cool. Now let's actually test play. Cool. So we'll start in the beginning here from our overworld. We'll go back out of the town here. There we go. And now we're in our overworld. Now if we go over the map area here where I placed the encounter chips, at some point we should make an encounter here at some point. Remember, it was somewhat often, and there we go. There's a group of monsters. So this is a great way to add these encounters as surprise kind of enemies appearing in certain areas of your maps. So there we go, guys. I'm not going to fight because, ooh, they attacked, and he's dead. Alright, cool. One more time here. Let me get like a different group of them. We'll see. Waiting for it. There we go. Another slime and 2 goblins. Okay, cool. We're gonna run. Oh, we couldn't run! Okay, I'm gonna force quit the battle. I don't want to die again. Alright, so let's go back, force quit out of the game, test play. And let's do some other worldly encounters here. Now we have an encounter chip for the castle area. We didn't pick Evil Castle, we just chose the regular normal castle because it matches this one here. This is a friendly castle, but there could be encounters in here as well for surprises. Alright, so encounter chips. We'll choose number 2. Background is castle. Boss battle music. And you see our setup here. We have formation of 3, formation of 5. Then we have medium and 2 small. And of course the rare, number 4. It is possible they could encounter that, so it's kind of cool, but it is rare. It is rare. Alright, number 2. So we come in here. Let's just do a whole bunch of these. Up the alley here. Cool. That should be enough. And I think I chose more frequent for this particular one, so we should find an enemy encounter a little bit quicker. Leave our village. That's where my starting point is right now. Alright, go over to our castle. Beautiful. Alright. Seems pretty good so... Uh-oh. Ooh. 3 goblins and 2 slimes. Scary stuff. Alright, let's go over here. Nothing. No! Ooh, 3 goblins, 2 slimes. And there you go. So you can really customize and place these encounter chips anywhere, in houses, inside castles, interiors, of course, as you see here, in the overworld map, in villages and towns, towers, dungeons. This is a great way to add the enemy encounters to your game, guys. So hope you enjoyed it. Our latest tutorial video here for RPG Maker FES on the Nintendo 3DS. Shoutouts to NIS America for providing a copy of the game once again, guys. And make sure you leave your tips, comments, suggestions, and help others as well in the comments below. I am EDDY RAY for NintendoChitChat.com. See you guys next time.